Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today, both in person and virtually. For those in the room, feel free to grab coffee and mingle. And to our virtual attendees, I see you, Ram, Paul, and Eric. Thank you for logging in. Let's take a moment to get settled. I encourage you to ask questions at any time. Let's make this an interactive discussion. My name is Youssef Massoud, and I'm a financial manager at Emerson's corporate FP&A team. Over the past few weeks, my team and I have researched an initiative to help develop the next generation of finance leaders. To start by show of hands, how many of you have worked with a high-performing early career professionals? Great. I see everyone's hands raised. Imagine if we could give new graduates a head start, exposing them to different functions, building skills, and preparing them to be future financial leaders. Instead of focusing too early on just one area of finance, the Finance Rotational Early Career Program would give them a broader exposure, a stronger skill set, and valuable connections across the company. Think about the long-term value, not just for them, but for us. Let's take a current assessment of where we're at. So these past 4 years, we have emphasized the importance of growing our internship program. We've seen tremendous success, with 70% of interns returning to a full-time role. But now we want to take it further. Industry data shows that almost 50% of early career professionals leave within 3 years, irregardless of having former internship, citing lack of career advancement as a top reason. We know finance at Emerson isn't just about numbers. It's about strategic decision-making, risk management, and driving growth. These skills don't develop in silos. New hires take years to gain the well-rounded experience they need. Not pursuing this early career development program can lead to longer ramp-up times, missed development opportunities, and talent pipeline gaps at higher levels. These 2-year rotational programs would allow participants to gain hands-on experience across FP&A, controllership, audit, and business finance, spending 6 months in each function. What I want you to take away from this presentation is how Emerson's Finance Rotational Early Career Program developed PEAK, which stands for Professional Development, Exposure, Advancement, and Knowledge. But how? Professional development involves problem-solving critical finance area. Exposure, hands-on involvement across teams and business functions. Advancements, structured career development and mentorship. And finally, knowledge, building the financial acumen needed for long-term success. By the end of the program, participants will have broad business exposure, stronger networks, and fast-track career trajectory, all leading to higher retention and greater business impact. Let's hear a first-hand account from Sarah, one of our high-potential career professionals.
Thanks, Youssef. I'm Sarah, and I've been with Emerson now for 2 years in audit and FP&A. And I also interned 2 times in business operations and strategic planning. And transitioning from an internship to a full-time position was tough. I struggled with new responsibilities, isolation, and building a network. And despite working 4 groups, I lacked the leadership exposure and career growth skills. This program would have really helped bridge that gap, providing mentorship, confidence, and stronger connections across Emerson.
Thank you, Sarah, for your feedback. Let's identify what works for this program. The 2022 Early Career Survey found that 40% of recent grads plan to leave within a year, with 39% citing limited career advancements. Companies like GM and Honeywell offer finance rotation, seeing 20% higher retention after 5 years. The takeaway? Investing in PEAK drives retention, satisfaction, and leadership growth, helping Emerson stay ahead and attract top finance talent. Thank you for the question online, Eric. The question is, how can investing in structured career development programs like this one enhance both individual growth and Emerson's long-term success? This structured approach ensures Emerson isn't just hiring talent, we're developing it. More than just learning, this program drives impact. By the end, participants will gain a broad understanding of financial operations, critical problem-solving skills, a strong internal network across departments. This development strategy helps retain top talent, strengthen our leadership pipeline, and keep Emerson competitive through our strategic roadmap involving continuous learning, in-person training, online modules, and cross-disciplinary workshops. Inclusivity and belonging early career lean in circles, and regular check ins with managers and directors and VPs. Mentorship, exposure, experience, and expertise to accelerate career growth. Feedback collection, surveys, one on one discussions, and managerial reviews. Tracking KPIs, retention rates, promotion velocity, and employee satisfaction scores. By implementing the finance rotational program, we're not just creating a training program, we're cultivating peak, professional development, exposure, advancement, and knowledge. This is our opportunity to invest in future finance leaders and build a stronger, more agile finance organization at Emerson. Who's ready to help drive this innovation forward? I'd love to hear your thoughts on how we can make this program even more impactful.